Wow, Capricorn. Oh my goodness. Hi, I'm Virginia. I'm Bobby's Girl Tarot 444. I am going to do a reading here for my Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Guys, take these messages as they resonate for you. Leave the rest. Don't force them to fit, okay? If it's not meant for you, it's not your message, okay? So don't make it fit, okay? Let's get into the reading. Capricorn, what the freak is going on here? I just keep hearing sticks and stones can break my bones, but words will never hurt me. So a lot of sticks and stones have been thrown at you, Cappy, or you've been throwing a lot of sticks and stones at somebody. Also hearing that song from Santana, Black Magic Woman. Whether there's a black magic woman or a black magic man, maybe there was sticks and stones thrown about somebody doing black magic, being a black magic woman or a black magic man. Maybe somebody hired someone to do black magic on someone. I just got the flutters. Somebody's like really low key. Somebody's low key. You know, Loki. Is Loki significant to somebody? I almost wanted to say Loki. Maybe that in that energy of Loki. But low key scared. Like they may come off in a different energy, like confidence out in you know, around friends and family, like everything's fine, like nothing's going on, you know, they're like, okay, be cool, you know, and then behind the scenes they're low-key, they're scared to death. Now, whatever they could have conjured up something could like supernaturally be after them, or they're just like paranoia has set in here, as you know, what they've done, you know, realization. I feel like whoever you are, Capricorn here, whoever I'm picking up on, is either a pathological liar, you're the pathological liar, or you're dealing with a pathological liar. Someone that just, you can't believe a word that comes out of their mouth at all. You can't trust this person to speak the truth. Everything is a lie. And that's a lie, and that's a lie, and that's a lie, and that's a lie. So when are you going to tell the truth? So when? I'm waiting for you to tell the truth. Is there one word that's truthful or honest? I'm waiting. Just one. That's how I feel you're dealing with. Okay? And like I said, if this is not you, this is someone that's in the mix. So, signs I have are water signs. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I have Capricorn. I also have Libra. I have Virgo. And I have Taurus. I'm going to keep going, okay? I heard that whoever you're dealing with here, one side or the other, lied about a mother figure. The lies that were spoken on this mother figure were about this mother being a bad mother, actually a horrible mother. Also being very needy, very clingy, being very unfaithful. This is somebody that goes out of the relationship and cheats and is very loose with themselves. Overly emotional, very too sensitive. Very immature for their age. So say this is an older feminine, older mother. Very mean, very cruel. These were the rumors that were being spread around, or the lies. I'm not going to say rumors, even though I did. For some of you, it may have been rumors. For others of you, these were straight lies. So insensitive, mean, cruel, cold-hearted, and For some of you, they said that you were an actual devil worshiper and that you had done spell work on them. You had them under some type of spell. Yeah. It could have been some type of an emotional spell. It also could have been some type of sexual spell here, a romantic spell, okay, love spells. You know, take what resonates for you, but she's... There was like an agenda here for whoever you were dealing with, Capricorn, okay? Or on the other end of this, like I said, it had to do with, all in all, it was like stealing from somebody's work, their ideas, their creativity, their projects, like to gain from them, take from them, gain from them. This had to do with like entrepreneurship, or like the birth of like a business. This could have been like a pregnancy, like trying to get somebody pregnant. Somebody could have said that you tried to get pregnant by them, or they, yeah, there's something related to that here too. Or that you wanted to get pregnant and have a demonic child, or you guys would have had a demonic child together. Like this is something weird. Or that you said that you wanted to have a demonic child, or I don't know, like, or that your child was demonic. Somebody was going around saying that your child was demonic, or that your children were demonic, or they were the spawn of Satan, or like you needed to, like people are like, they had people like stabbing you in the back, like literally, like this is like overkill. Which video did I do yesterday was overkill for somebody here? Go back and check yesterday's readings. One of them I did, it was overkill. It was just too much. I may have actually put it on the main screen. So check back onto my readings there, and you'll see, go to that reading and listen to that. There may be some messages in there. This is just somebody done way too much here. Like they went after somebody that did absolutely nothing to them. Nothing in this way. This person's not a devil worshiper. Whatever they do for work, maybe they are like a spiritualist, okay? Or they do some type of spiritual work. They're self-made, they're self-reliant. This is an entrepreneur. They could have their own business. They could be starting their own business or trying to build their own business. There could be lots of arguments and fights around this person constantly. Like this is every day. Spying and watching and fighting and arguing every day. Like, who has all this energy to put into one person like that? It's like somebody does truly like love, like, and care for you, but they're a narcissist. And like they have like lots of options, and this person could have said you were loose, and this is the person that's loosey-goosey, whether it's a masculine or a feminine. They're a party gal or a party guy. Makes them happy. They like it. They get enjoyment out of it. They like to party. This could be a heavy drinker, an alcoholic, a drug addict. They could have made that about you too. That lie about you. Okay, the thing is, they were lies, right? This is a pathological liar. That mother, that's not no mother over there. That's not a good mother. That's an alcoholic. That's a drug addict. That's what they give their time and their money and their energy to, is drugs and alcohol. Forget taking care of their children. They're too self-centered. They're too focused on themselves. The whole time they're sitting there calling you a narcissist when they're the narcissist. And people are so focused on believing this person. I think I said that in the last reading. What was it here? I think I'm going to read it for you guys. I'm going to read it for you guys. Because I feel like I have to in this. Never explain yourself to people who have already believed a made-up narrative of you. They were already dedicated to misunderstanding you without wanting or asking for your side of the story, Capricorn. They were already dedicated to betraying you, to stabbing you in the back, and believing this person's lies about you. You got a pretty mouse. Well, tell me about Miss Queen of Cups over here. Tell me what's going on with Miss Queen of Cups over here for Capricorns. What's going on with her? Conditioning. So this person's already conditioned. So this person's an alcoholic. They're stuck in their, or a drug addict. Then they're stuck in their conditions. They're stuck in their habits. They're also stuck in their old ways. Okay, they're just stuck in an old time frame. This is like the old cassette tapes. If this person was born in the 60s or the 70s, that's when that's the time frame they're stuck in. They're stuck in the old way of doing things. They're never going to evolve. They're never going to change. They don't see anything from a higher perspective. They don't see anything from anybody else's point of view except their own, what they were raised on, what they were taught. They've got outdated beliefs and outdated thinking. Oh. Remember? Do you remember when Mama used to do this? And do you remember when Daddy used to do this? So maybe they say it like that. I don't know. But looking at old pictures, how their Mama and Daddy used to do things, they do things the same way. I'm not saying anything's wrong with that. To each their own. But there is no change. There is no evolving. They're not open to that. They're closed off. They're set in their ways. You want to be set in your ways, that's how you want to live, that's fine. Somebody else wants to change, somebody else wants to evolve. Because somebody wants to change and evolve, and they want to move on and move forward with their life, that gives you no right to spread lies about them, call them an unfit mother, lie about them being a bad mother, tearing down their business, and so on and so forth and so on and so forth. Let that person go on with their life too. This narcissist has been focused on you, Capricorn, or you have been focused on them since your encounter together. They're infatuated. That's not love. That's an infatuation. They desire to have you like a little item on their shelf. You're not a toy. This could be somebody's twin flame. Huh. Well, empath, narcissist, paradigm. I mean, for someone here, that's what it is here. You're yin and yang. They have a hard time balancing out their masculine and their feminine. One of you has, one of you haven't. One of you does not want to do that. They're still in karmic, toxic energy. That's where they want to stay. Let them stay there. A lot of people's twin flames, you know, there's only 144,000, right? Okay. Not all the twin flames come together. They're meant to come together for a purpose. Each individual twin has a purpose here. No matter if it's with animals, it's with the environment, it's with the collective, with, it doesn't, we all have different things, different missions. You cannot be upset if your twin doesn't come back together with you because they have not done their shadow work and they are not ready. Some people don't even want their twin flame back. Who blames you? Some people, you're like, maybe next lifetime it'll be different. Sometimes you don't get a next lifetime. Sometimes it's a different twin flame. God pairs us. The universe pairs you. New phase, yeah. You burn and you transform and you grow. Here. They want to compete with you. This twin flame wants to compete with you. Instead of working with you together to do a mission together, they want to compete with you. They're like, no, I want to fight against this person. So instead of doing something for the greater good, for humanity,